First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play. From 29, here's second down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. To the sideline, that is caught, but he's out of bounds. They tried to get him into space, coming out of the backfield, but instead it's incomplete and third down. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley, and he's only going to be able to get back to the line. That's all. 3 plays to start. Quick fourth down.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
It's a turnover on downs.
Shaheed in motion. Throwing to open it up is Darnold. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Darnold to throw on second down. That is caught downfield by Kupp. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. He'll take this down inside the 30. Quinyon Mitchell up to make the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's got it at the 7. And he's in! Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Mike, this is a great example of a wide receiver who just truly understands the concept of spacing. When you're open, stay open. If you're not open, get open. And when you can do that and operate in the middle of the field, man, you are such a weapon and a reliable target for your quarterback. It's a great example of it here. He works to stay open, middle of the field, ball's on target. It's an easy touchdown.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Big Leonard Williams brings him down. So, from 37, here's second and 8. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Third and 2. Here we go. We'll try to run here with Barkley. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about a yard. They're able to convert on third and 2. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. A A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Out to his right. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. That is caught. What a throw. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Eagles.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. A one-point affair, 7-6 is the score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Corey Horton now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 34-yard line.
On play action, here's Darnold. Take a shot. Downfield, looking for Cup. And he will go all the way. Cooper Cup. Touchdown, Seattle. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. Second down throw for Hurts. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down.
Third down and 15.
Now Hurts. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big third down pickup for a first down.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield. Boye Mafe in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Seattle after this. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Hurts now. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Here's Hurts. There's the tight end, Greg Calcaterra. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up fourth down. Now Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Is a turnover on down.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
He'll come up on a second down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's caught. It's interflopped. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Leonard Williams getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it's 3rd down. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. They run with Walker. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. On first down, it's Hurts. This is caught two, and he'll take it on in. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Philadelphia.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it to the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Darnold to throw on first down. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
17 yards. That's good for the Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 48.
Throw on first down is Darnold. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now Darnold. That one swung out wide to Walker. And it's going to be first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 5-yard line.
That's another Seahawks first.
Here's Walker. Powering forward. He's in. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Play action. Here's Hurts. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Eagles first down.
On first and 10, it's Barkley. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Devin Witherspoon.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a second and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain. It's third and 4. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Finding room to the 20. And he's going to be taken down. Set to go now on first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll lead to a second down. Throwing is Hurts. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And the Eagles are going to have first and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
Eagles, first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Barkley. We'll get maybe a yard down to the 4-yard line.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. Although I would have liked to have seen them throw the ball on one of the 2 prior downs. Now, after getting stopped twice, Mike, they haven't gained an inch on the ground. I think on 3rd down, you had no choice but to put the ball in the hands of your quarterback and see if he can make a play through the air.
And that is incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And now it's 4th and goal. Hurts escaping the pressure right. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
It's a turnover on downs.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Shaheed in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Darnold. He's going to dial up another deep ball. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receivers. And 3rd down coming up. Throwing, Darnold. He'll get this complete to Walker. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Got it with Smith and Jigba. And he will have the Seahawks 1st down. Gonna have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down. To throw again is Darnold. There's a short one taken in by Varner. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll drop to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down. On the ground, it's Walker. Good running inside the 25. And they finally take him down, but not before he gets to the Eagles' 11-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here goes Hut.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
We'll get a two-point try here. Darnold has the offense lined up. He's going to try to do it himself. And he will get into the end zone and extend the lead by 2 more.
It doesn't happen often in the NFL, Mike, but there is nothing better when the entire stadium, the opposing team, everybody knows what play is coming, and they still can't stop it. Man, what a feeling for an offense, and it's exactly the case here.
For Seattle.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. On first and 10, it's Hurts taking a shot downfield for Smith. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Hurts. He's going to look downfield once again. That's going to be pulled in by Brown. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Here's Walker. Space to run. Inside the 20. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life. Shut it down. The career's more at stake when you in your prime. Stack that paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I'm not kombucha, either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that's right. Well, alright. Tryna fight in the night. Come alive. Ain't it sneak? Ain't it?
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Up next, it's our main event between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Denver Broncos. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Hurts comes out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
They go play fake with Hurts. Downfield, and Goddard has it. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Right back to Goddard, and he's got it. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Second and 2 at the Broncos' 22-yard line.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. Intercepted in the end zone. Riley Moss with the pick. And the Broncos will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Bombers.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
They may not have been the first defense to hit the field today, but certainly they wasted no time making their presence felt. Couple sacks in just the first few plays here, and they'll add more to it if this offense doesn't start to figure out their protection.
From his end zone, it's Nix. He's going deep to the left side. His first throw is an interception. Adoree Jackson makes the play. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about his safety. And those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away.
They're going to go with Barkley on the counter. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
So we saw dueling interceptions in a turnover-laden first quarter. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at 1st down here. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get the game's first points here in the second. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin. His drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Shotgun snap to Nix. Got it, man. It's Marvin Mims. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you've got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start to fight back with their first points in this game. Cortland Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And this is Cup, and that bid for the lead works out. They're now up 8-7.
Eagles 7.
Set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That's completed right side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. On 1st down, Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Hurts throwing again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Broncos are stopped just shy of the 25 after that tackle.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Knicks off the play action. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Geesh, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Fits it through the middle. He is down inside the 35-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
On 1st down, it's Knicks. Able to get it to Franklin. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
11 more yards. That's a 1st down.
They'll throw again. Knicks. Caught near the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Harvey has the Denver touchdown. The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. Managed that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos grow their lead to 8. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Eagles take over first and 10.
Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on first down. Back to throw it. Smith pulls this one in along the sideline. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. Here's the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. Puts his body on the line, and he got it! So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Fights his way through a tackle. And the hit helps send him out of bounds there after he picked up 7. 2nd and 3.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Second down, give to Harvey. On the move, past the 40. It's a race down the right side. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. This rookie is putting on a show.
Watts there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos lead by 15 now. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Tank Bigsby here with the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
First down throwing for Hurts. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
10-yard loss on the play. It's second down.
They go play fake with Hurts. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing third down.
And it's third down.
Third and long for him here. Connects on the crosser. He's got room to roll. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start the second half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance. I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Broncos.
Going on 1st down, Nix. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Andrew McCuba on the coverage.
Here's Nix to throw. And set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Crosses the 35, still got more room. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Couldn't get the screen set up properly, brought pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense heading up for 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards out.
Pushing for the end zone, and it lost the football. It's not loose. And the Eagles get to it. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. The 50. 30. Hits the 20. And he will take it back for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck, and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone, and they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
He is shaking his head, and he's going to be wondering about that kickoff for a while. Couldn't keep it in the field of play, and that offense gets a gift to begin this drive. They send Mims left. Nix now on 1st and 10. He finds his back, Harvey. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. So we're through 3 here. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Play action with Nix. This is Sutton working the right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route for him that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 1-yard pickup. Brings
A
up
less than
3rd and
ideal
8.
3rd and 8 here. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos holding just a 1-point advantage. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Nix. Dumped off to his running back. Still has room inside the 15. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get some all-important insurance. Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I'd give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear a lane for a touchdown just like that one.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. His team. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Setting up to pass. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. He'll look to throw it. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. To throw. He's got Brown on the slant. And he's taken down at the 30. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. And 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Down to their last breaths. And he gives them a shot now to force overtime. They knew what they had to do. First the touchdown. Now a 2-point try to tie it. Hurts yet again. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. That was the play they needed. Now gotta hope your defense or special teams can come through and get you that football back.
And the sooner the better, too, because time is not their friend. They always have the onside kick to bail them out, but after that, it might be time for this D coordinator to crank up the aggression meter, and you know every one of these defenders will be attacking the ball.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Caught, nice game left side. Into the red zone. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route, in breaking, that angle breaking in. Right, higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. All their timeouts left, but they still need a quick score here. It's 1st and 10. The play fake, now Hurts to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off Alex Singleton. And the Broncos Seahawks will take over along the midfield stripe after the interception and return.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
1st and 10 now from the 46. They're going to pass it here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that'll bring up 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Cut by Sutton. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Jumbo check. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy.
That she don't wanna see. She ain't ready for it. If I ain't the greatest, then I'm headed for it. Yeah, that mean I'm way up. Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but that's where I lay up. Lay up. I been Steph Curry with the shot, been cooking with the sauce, Chef Curry with the boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. Hey, who the is, boy? OVO, man, we really with boy. Yeah, really with the. I should probably sign a hit, boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico basement, working on the phones. Either that or drive the money mark to make the pickups. Man, it's 2008, I'm trying to paint the picture. Comeback season in the works, and now I'm thinking bigger. I got in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord. Got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we could really get it, we could go for it. I'm just here for the Bucks and the Billies. Don't make me one of the ghosts for it. I run it, they like go for us. Run for us, go for us. Yeah, I mean you already wrote for us. Damn, what's one more quote for us? Oh Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't made me what I am, they just found me like this. I was ready, I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he would come into the house to get me. He ain't show up. Valuable lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real. 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick.
Oh. I'm wondering, like. Hello.
She said they love me
I'm wondering, like.
Imagine how I feel to watch
What's going on YouTube?
you know that if you wasn't you would be dissing you, dog. Okay, from that perspective.
What's going on YouTube? What's going on?
Cause me, I was trying to find out where I lost him at, but maybe I ain't lose him at all. Maybe I keep moving forward and they're just stagnant, they ain't moving at all. But when they need a favor, who do they call? Maybe I'm searching for the problems, asking what was said and who was involved.
Now they can hear you. Now they can hear you. Come on, give me the Eagles. What we doing? What we doing, man? I said, now they can hear you. I had to live mute it. I gotta really edit it.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit.
I got 0 to 100 real quick.
Real good on paper.
Real quick.
Between the
Real
Philadelphia
quick.
Eagles and the Detroit Lions.
What's going on YouTube? How y'all been?
Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're off in
Been
Detroit.
too long. It's been 2 months. This is why I'm posting anything.
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the
Nah,
first
not 2
action of
months.
this game.
A year or so.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down. Working quickly here.
Oh, no.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate?
You're like the only one that listens to jazz music.
You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
I listen to it because my mother introduced me to it. God rest her soul, but yeah, she's the one that introduced me to it.
So often when you evaluate players, you know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Back to Gibbs now on 2nd. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Lions, 1st down.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it would be that same strategy they employ.
Here's my baby
until
doll.
that defense proves they can stop it.
Well, really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
Yeah,
so
all.
much game left, but they trusted that
I'm
even
listening
if
to
the
Missy.
conversion failed, They can make up those points over the course of the game, but even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
Eagles getting ready.
Yeah, Sarah Hooligan.
Play action. Hurts has it.
Oh, come on, game.
Holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. On the move. Headed right. His first throw is an interception. Ryan Branch has it. And the Lions get the
My own team is selling me. That's crazy.
Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Goff. Finds Isaac Tisla, complete. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm?
Bro, it's like my team ain't doing shit.
Teaching tape right there.
He'll get 3, but much work left for him on 2nd and goal. They won't snap
That's my
any
joint
time.
right here.
That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter.
Louis
The
Armstrong.
Lions out in front. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. Lions well within striking distance. Gibbs again. And he will not be denied a second time. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
The kicker on for the
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back is finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip to the captain up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
What?
And this one bounces into the end zone.
Fuck
and it'll be a
off, Trey.
touchback out to the 20. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And it's going to get this one to the 36-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the Eagles first down.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's incomplete on 2nd down. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. And the Lions are there to bring him down. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them.
And they got home.
Oh, hell no, I'm done. Hell no. Fuck this game. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I don't like this shit at all. Hell no. Hell no.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his dad.